Turn connections into dollars in 2020. The audiobook.
The complete guide for building a magnetizing LinkedIn profile, including examples. By Danit Ben-Simon. There are many LinkedIn experts who are giving out free advice about how to transform the giant social platform into a well-oiled lead machine. So why should you read this book? Firstly, it's always good to learn something new. And second, because this advanced guide will make you think about LinkedIn from a holistic and broader perspective, empowering you to continuously optimize your digital asset. The insights I'm going to share with you were battleground tested on dozens of profiles and yielded maximized results. I am going to pass along my winning client formula to you. LinkedIn could be your main lead gen source. A polished profile is the first step for anyone who is looking for a free method to generate leads. It's your business card and your first impression on the platform. If you will use the advice given in this book, a world of new business opportunities will open up. However, that does not mean that once your profile is optimized and impressive, clients will be begging to work with you. Your profile is an opportunity to start off strong with an ultimate first impression that could lead a random viewer into a paying client. If after that you will be active on LinkedIn, create meaningful, valuable information, and engage with your connections, converting viewers into paying clients will become a reality. To understand why optimizing your profile is so important, let's look at some instances where people are visiting your profile. When meeting potential clients in the real world, they are likely to check your LinkedIn. When sending a message to a potential client, if your profile is optimized, it will appear on search results page. When Googling your name, your LinkedIn profile will pop up first. In case you have attached a link to your email or a website, highly recommended. When viewers land on your profile, they probably have very little information about you, and whatever they find out on it can determine the rest of your interaction together. If up until now your profile hasn't been optimized, think how many opportunities you've missed converting visitors on your profile into clients, investors, or suppliers. An optimized profile is an excellent opportunity to impress and show who you are and what you have to offer. It should answer the customer's question before they ask, and you don't have much time to do so. According to recent studies, people will spend up to 8 seconds browsing through your profile. Therefore, make it clear what you can help them with and what your call to action is. Here is how you are going to do that. Talk about the client, not about you. If you are a salesperson, a marketing manager, or a CEO that until now used LinkedIn profile to apply for a job, all that is about to change. When aiming to attract more clients on LinkedIn or getting them to buy your new SaaS solution, treat your personal profile as a landing page designed to promote your business and not you. Each part of your profile must talk to the consumer directly, focusing on their problems and needs. If your profile is all about you, it will not benefit the business but yourself, which is okay as long as that is your intention. If you wish to acquire more clients and leads on LinkedIn, change that mindset, at least while working in the current company. You can later put yourself back in the front. Tip: employees who are anxious about promoting their business through their personal profile, expanding your network, constructing a magnetizing profile, and creating an expert's image all build a personal brand that will benefit you now and in the future when you will look for the next job. Your demand in the market is only strong as your brand. Put yourself in the ideal client's shoes and ask yourself what would convince them to work with you. Since you only have 8 seconds to ignite the viewer's curiosity, be focused on one thing. For example, instead of writing in the About section who you are and what you do as a professional, use the 2,000 characters to talk directly to the potential customer. A profile that resonates with your buyer can increase your conversion rate significantly, which means more connections approval, more messages replied, and more opportunities open up. Here is how to know what message to focus on. The purpose of the profile. If you are transforming your profile into a landing page, your goal should be the same: to create call to action. But which action? There are people who might say that the purpose of the profile is to sell. That is incorrect. LinkedIn platforms work best when social selling methods are deployed. That means that the goal is to guide customers through the marketing funnel and without spamming them with proposals before they know who you are. When you are active on LinkedIn, you will get a lot of traction to your profile. If it is optimized, the viewer should move from the tofu, top of the funnel, to the mofu, middle of the funnel. Your goal is, in fact, not to convert the profile viewers into a client in one glance, but instead take advantage of those 8 seconds they will spend watching your profile the best you can. Think about how many messages your prospect get every day. Use this opportunity to change their mindset about you as another connection who think of me as a lead to, hey, let's talk. The desired action is to simply convince your connection to have a conversation or answer your message rather than ignore you. Your goal on LinkedIn. Your CTA and entire profile narrative should resonate with your target audience. If you have more than one target audience, don't force them all in. One profile, one message. Ask yourself, what is your number one goal on LinkedIn? Not everyone wants to get more clients. Some want a platform that could help them build a brand. Some want to attract good vendors or distributors. If you have more than one audience, see which group are more active on LinkedIn and are more reachable. For example, 30% of my business was PPC campaigns on Facebook. And after several months of promoting both LinkedIn and Facebook services on my profile, I realized it was too confusing and held me back. The moment I changed the profile pages to be more focused and targeted on my LinkedIn services, everything started changing. Clients understood what I do and felt confident to turn to me because I created trust. Do's and don'ts principles. Before we dive into the practical part of this guide, remember you have only 8 seconds to magnetize. While it's important to incorporate marketing and persuasion copywriting methods into your profile, all that will not matter if your profile isn't pleasant to read. Here are some basic do's and don'ts for a magnetizing profile.
Do. Make every section of the profile easy to read. Don't. Use complicated writing. Do. Create titles, capital letters, split the text into paragraphs. Don't. Write multiple marketing messages. Do. Add emojis in moderation only to emphasize. Don't. Add unprofessional emoji. Do. Write in simple, easy-to-read language. Do. Add links to your private projects or personal resume. Do. Check your grammar. Do. Focus on one irresistible offer. Don't. Write multiple hooks. If you offer a free month, don't offer a free consultation too. Do. Add rich media to each section such as website link and white papers. Don't have no purpose. Every section should lead the viewer to a clear CTA. Do repeat your hook throughout the profile. Don't leave the default cover photo. This is a banner you can use as an ad. Do convey your CTA clearly on cover photo. Don't ignore SEO optimization. Do integrate relevant keywords to be more visible in search results. Building a magnetizing profile. Practice instructions. After understanding the guidelines and principles to craft a magnetizing profile, we can start building it. Remember that your profile will become your business landing page, and its purpose is to transform your contacts and viewers who take an interest in your business. Therefore, instead of speaking about yourself, implement short and clear messages about the problem, the solution you offer, and the benefits of your business. Let's start with the top part of the profile. The cover photo. Default photo means a mediocre profile. The cover photo. Default photo means a mediocre profile. The cover photo on LinkedIn is a prime location real estate asset. Why not use it? Imagine you are promoting a product through a landing page. You want to create traffic, and when a potential client finally enters, he sees a blank, generic cover. Remember that clients will only give your page an 8-second chance. Add to that the amount of information we consume per day. What are the chances that the viewer will respond to our CTA? Slim to none. Use every single advantage on LinkedIn to maximize results. It is hard for me to understand why so many profiles leave the generic LinkedIn background photo and lose the interest of the clients. How should you design your banner? The design should match the brand guideline. However, what matters most is what you write on it. Think about your CTA. Some examples: an irresistible offer, a free webinar, ebook, free membership, 1 month free trial. Unique solutions, a niche you are specializing in, a method you developed, a new technology. Social proof, registered patent, prize your company won, a list of A-list clients, a prestigious conference you lectured in. Generate trust, a full refund in case the client is unsatisfied. Use testimonials and use cases from satisfied clients. On my cover photo, before this book was published, I wrote a very simple headline: Ask me about my LinkedIn bootcamp. The result was twofold. 1. Viewers feel encouraged to start a conversation with me since they know what to talk about. 2. It's intriguing enough so the viewer will be seeking for more details in the summary section. Figure out what kind of message will resonate or even shock your client out of its aloofness. Did you see the trick I did? Since I help people with crafting a magnetizing profile, this picture gives a backstage peek to the thought process behind my cover. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you will see a different picture. I keep testing and optimizing. I've attached several examples for you of known and less known influencers on LinkedIn. As you can see, everyone has integrated a message they wanted to convey into their cover photo. Tip: people mostly use mobile. The display of the cover photo minimizes. Design the important information in the middle and check how it looks on a mobile. Profile photo: wide, not crazy, smile. How important is the profile photo? Probably more than you think. Studies show that within a millisecond, we jump to conclusions from social network profile photos. So even though it might seem trivial, the little details will make you stand out and contribute to the potential client's decision whether to keep looking at our profile or not. According to the study, for a professional and inviting looking photo, follow these rules. A colorful photo facing the camera, high quality image, a close-up angle of the face including the shoulders, a wide smile, a bright background, and a dark suit. Avoid wearing sunglasses, black and white photos, hats, provocative images, blurry photos, and distant angles. Headline: Tell 15 words story. Concentrate. You made it to the most important part of your profile. The headline consists of up to 120 characters, including spaces and punctuations. Unless you are Barack Obama, use all of them. Most people will write what they do, the name of the company, and stop there. Don't be like most people. Use this to tell your brand story. We are hardwired to respond to information delivered in story form. Connect on an emotional level. This will set the tone when you reach out to a potential client. Another benefit is that when Googling your expertise on LinkedIn, an optimized headline will appear in the results. Whatever you write is going to help the prospect determine whether they will go into your profile or move on to the next. Methods of writing a headline using storytelling. Purpose. Why do you exist? How are you making the world a better place? Promise. What are your key benefits? What is your solution to the problem? Hero. Let the clients immediately know that they are the protagonist of the story. Are they CTO, B2B marketers, maybe SMBs or enterprises? Hook. Use the same message you wrote in the cover photo or in the summary section. Emojis. Use them to make your story stand out. It is a great tool to separate between different messages and support your story. Use professional-looking emojis. Avoid using too many or smiley faces to stay professional. Tip. Integrate keywords. LinkedIn scans your entire profile and provides results based on the keywords they typed in the search bar. Want to know which keywords are most prominent on your LinkedIn profile at the moment? Click here. About. 2,000 characters that could make or break the deal. After the title, this is the most important part. If you have limited time and can't improve all the profile, optimize 3 things: cover photo, headline, and the summary section. This will make all the difference in the world for your profile. The summary section contains 2,000 characters, including spaces and commas. Use all or most. If you modify the cover photo and the title according to this book, the prospect you reach out to or find you through search got curious enough, and now they want to know more about you and how you can help them. This is where the About section steps in. This is the place to tell the story of the business, to focus on the client's pain points, and to tell about the solution you offer. The first 2 lines are the most important ones because they are visible, whereas the rest of the section is hidden, and the viewer must click on See More. On these 2 lines, start as strong as you can with your irresistible offer and focus on the result you promise your client. The copywriting on the About section should be written like a landing page. These are my key elements. Change them to fit your specific audience. Hook, irresistible offer. Pain points. Your solutions. Results. build trust, hook again, and finally, call to action. In the About part, there is so much text, so please remember the principles from the first part of this book. Divide the summary text into smaller paragraphs and incorporate keywords. Add rich media. Adding media files such as links and documents will make this section stand out. Blogs, links, news articles, interviews, or anything else will create trust and promote the organization. Don't add links that are not related to the business. Need an example? Just go to the About section in my profile. Danit Ben Simon. Tip: an effective copywriting appeals to both brain hemispheres. Create rational components such as 50% increase in profit, 2 times faster, etc. Then add emotional reasons such as over 1,000 people have already read this book. This is your last chance to download it for free. Available only until the end of the week, and so on. Experience. Finally, you can talk about you. Here you can add professional experience related to your work history. This part is pretty straightforward. Treat it like a resume. Elaborate on your experience and your contribution to the organization. Use keywords to describe your job, the results you delivered, the project you accomplished. In job description, attach recommendation and presentation from interesting and relevant project to stand out. Make sure you write 5 to 7 lines for each job. It is highly important to attach the company page on LinkedIn to your job experience, and don't leave the default, a gray square. Tip: if the company doesn't have a professional page, I highly recommend opening one. If there is no page, the default is a gray square, and it looks less professional. The whole point of LinkedIn is to present a professional, successful personal brand. Education, licenses, and certification. This is the part that tells your professional story. Tell what kind of degree you got for your BA and MA, and attach a link to the official institution page, in case the academic institution has an official LinkedIn page. LinkedIn will offer you to connect with people who studied at the same school, and it will help you expand your network and find more common ground with your connections. The next part is the license and certifications from courses you've attended. If you want to enhance that part of the profile, add courses from Udemy or HubSpot or even LinkedIn, free and highly recommended. You can complete a course on Lynda and directly add it to your profile. Skills. Do you really have 100 skills? Even though it might be tempting to add as many skills as possible, choose only the ones you can get endorsed for. People will endorse the first skills they see, so place the ones that are more relevant on top. I wish there was a way to send a link for endorsement, like recommendation, but there isn't. LinkedIn, if you are reading this, please fix it. So, if you want to receive an endorsement, ask the person to go to your profile and click on the plus button near the endorsement section. Too shy to ask? If you endorse other people, they'll probably get the hint and endorse you back. Whoa! Kudos for getting this far. Don't give up yet. We only have 2 more important topics and we're done. Volunteer experience. Show what you believe in. Add a volunteering activity you did on your personal behalf or on the company's behalf. This kind of activity can thicken your profile and give you a rounded character. Show another side of your personality to create trust and authenticity. Interest outside of work can bond and create a better connection. I volunteered in Midburn, the 3rd largest Burning Man event. A viewer on my profile saw that, asked me about it, And from there, we developed a business relationship. The more common interest you can find, the more you increase your chance to connect. The core of LinkedIn success is that businesses are made with people, not corporations. Recommendations. LinkedIn provides us with the opportunity to send a link to a recipient and ask them to write a recommendation about us. You should use this option and have at least 3 clients recommending you. Sometimes it's not so comfortable asking for praises, but when our LinkedIn profile becomes a landing page, adding recommendation creates social proof that is priceless. Before you go, to sum up, a magnetizing profile is your business card and much more. Taking the time in building and planning your profile really pays off and is used as a marketing asset for a very long time. Its main purpose is not to encourage an immediate sale, but rather to ignite the viewer's curiosity. After having them view the magnetizing profile, you can easily communicate with them through messages, phone, and then set your sales skills into motion. Since we have 8 seconds to create interest, the first parts of the profile are the most important ones: cover photo, header, and summary. Therefore, focus on making them intriguing enough for the viewer to want to read all of them. LinkedIn is more than just a pretty face. A magnetizing LinkedIn profile is just the beginning. Once we have a winning profile, we start the real work. It's now time to expand the network, build thought leader image by writing articles, uploading content, and sending value-based messages to potential clients. It's amazing how far you can go with a free profile account. If you want to reach countless decision makers, nationally and internationally, create thought leadership, and generate leads, go to our website to learn more: www.tappedin.social.